Travel the world with Glow Glossip before you pack your bags, and you even get the front row seat to the world's best destinations. So what are we waiting for? Let's get the video started. Oh, and be sure to stick till the end. Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting adventure on my channel Glow Glossip. I am Aisha Wahid, and today we are heading into an action-packed day planned in the beautiful city of Antalya, Turkey. We're kicking things off with a visit to the famous Antalya Aquarium, where we'll not only explore the mesmerizing underwater world, but also dive into the snow world and the wildlife park. It's going to be a fun-filled day with lots of activities and incredible sights to see. After that, we'll be heading out to explore some local areas in the city, including the bustling Bazar, where we can just soak up the vibrant atmosphere and maybe even try some delicious Turkish ice cream. And that's not all. Our adventure will also take us to a fascinating toy museum, where we'll step back into time and marvel at the collections of toys from various eras. It's going to be an amazing day full of discovery and adventure. Okay, so we have just arrived at the Antalya Aquarium, and we have got the full package that includes 5 awesome activities: the aquarium entrance, face-to-face entrance, wildlife park entrance, snow world entrance, and cinema entrance. Since it's really hot and sunny outside, we decided to spend our day enjoying these fun indoor activities in the cool air-conditioned space. Let's get started and explore everything this place has to offer. Okay, so the first thing on our list is the wildlife park. And as you can see, the tickets are being scanned over there, so we can go inside. As soon as we stepped inside, the vibe completely changed. The lighting got dim, making everything feel dark and mysterious. Perfect for the reptiles and the creatures we were about to see. The first exhibit was full of snakes, each one more fascinating than the last. And they even had displays of snake skin, showing how these creatures grow and renew themselves. As we moved further in, we found a bunch of spiders. Some of them were huge and kind of scary. Next to the spiders, we also found a baby crocodile chilling under the warm light. It was kinda cute, but a bit scary at the same time. We also saw a bunch of different lizards, from small to the big ones. Each enclosure was made to look like their natural home, so they seemed really comfortable and in their element. One of the coolest parts of the wildlife park was this underwater reptile exhibit. There were tanks filled with aquatic reptiles, and we could watch how they behave both on land and in the water. It was so interesting to see them move so smoothly between the two environments. The lighting here was a bit brighter, so we could really see all the unique features of each reptile. Watching them swim around and interact with their surroundings was absolutely mesmerizing. And as we got near the end, there was also this exhibit where there were a lot of beautiful birds. Just look at them, they're so beautiful. As we kept going, we found ourselves drawn to a big pool near the exit of the wildlife park. This pool had a bunch of colorful fish, which added a bright and live touch to the otherwise dark and earthy reptile display. The fish swam gracefully in the clear water, creating a calming and peaceful scene. It was the perfect way to transition from the intense reptile exhibit to the next part of our journey. Overall, the wildlife park at Antalya Aquarium was both thrilling and educational. We got to see a wide range of reptiles and learned so much about their unique traits and habitats. The well-designed exhibits and the variety of creatures made this part of our visit an unforgettable one. Now let's see what else Antalya Aquarium has in store for us. So guys, now we're going to enter XD Cinema. Inside, the seats were bright red and super comfy, set up so everyone could see the screen perfectly. As soon as we got our 3D glasses at the entrance, excitement really kicked in. When the lights dimmed and the movie started, we felt like we were instantly taken to another world underwater. The cinema used this amazing 3D tech that made it seem like we were really in a submarine exploring the deep sea. Now let's head towards Face2Face Museum. This museum is going to be packed with these incredible realistic wax mannequins of famous people from all different fields. Each one was made to perfectly capture their looks and importance. Every exhibit is going to have its own unique story, making the whole visit super captivating from the very beginning. As soon as we walked in, we were met with a bunch of super interesting exhibits. The first figure we saw was Kemal Atatürk. He's the guy who founded modern Turkey and had a huge impact on the country's history and identity. Next, we saw Stephen Hawking. He was super smart and did amazing stuff in space science. He helped us understand black holes and where the universe came from. Right next to him was Albert Einstein. He is the guy who came up with the theory of relativity. This changed how we think about space, time, and gravity. His famous equation E=mc² is still super important in science. Then we saw Bill Gates. He started Microsoft and helped make computers a big part of our lives. Then there was also Mark Zuckerberg. He created Facebook, which changed how people connected and share online. There was also Steve Jobs. He is the co-founder of Apple and made iPhones, another cool gadget that everyone loves. Next up was Neil Armstrong. He was the first person to walk on moon, which is a huge deal for space exploration. Then we came across a corner with famous musicians, including Michael Jackson. He was known as the king of pop and had amazing songs and dance moves. One of the most iconic is the moonwalk. Then we also saw Katy Perry in a mermaid-themed dress, sitting on a seashell, which looked super awesome. Right next to her was also Rihanna, known for her amazing voice and cool style. Then we entered into the sports area and saw a lot of famous sports stars, including racers, basketball players, tennis pros, footballers, and even a boxer. After that, we saw some really famous artists. In one corner, they all had their eye-catching, iconic masterpieces on display. It was amazing to see different styles and techniques they used. Their artwork was truly inspiring and beautiful. And then we also saw Angelina Jolie. She is super famous for her acting in movies like Tomb Raider and Maleficent. Besides being a talented actor, she is also known for her humanity work and being a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador. She has won many awards and is admired for her beauty, talent, and dedication to helping others. And then in a corner that kinda looked like a backstage area with a beautiful mirror and some wigs to try on and mess around with, we saw Marilyn Monroe. She was a famous actor and icon from the 1950s, known for her roles in movies like Some Like It Hot and her timeless beauty. Marilyn Monroe is remembered not only for her acting and singing, but also for her influence on fashion and pop culture. The whole setup felt like a fun, glamorous tribute to her. After that, we saw some more TV actors and stars from famous and iconic movies. This section was dedicated to celebrities' beloved characters and unforgettable films. There were displays featuring Jackie Chan, known for his incredible martial arts and stunts that made him a global superstar. Nearby, we also saw Harry Potter and the scenes from the magical world popping up from the series that captured the imagination of millions. Snow White was also there, representing the classic Disney movie that has enchanted audience for generations. Then we also saw Mr. Bean, the hilarious character known for his funny antics and slapstick comedy. There are also actors from various spy movies showcasing the thrill and action-packed genre. This entire area was like a walk down memory lane, filled with characters and movies that have left a lasting impact on the pop culture. Then we headed towards the political section, which is also the last part. The first political figure we encountered was Queen Elizabeth. She was the Queen of the United Kingdom for many decades and is known for her dedication and service to her country. Next we saw Donald Trump, who was the 45th President of the United States and known for his controversial policies and business background. Lastly, we also saw Mahatma Gandhi, a leader who is famous for his role in Indian struggle for independence. Okay, so in this amazing wax museum filled with lifelike figures of famous people from all walks of life, we started with brilliant minds in science, then moved towards tech innovations, and we also admired the legacy of magicians and athletes from various sports. We saw iconic movie stars and characters from beloved films. Finally, we explored the political section. Overall, it was a fascinating journey through the lives of achievements of some and most iconic and influential people in the world. After we left the Face2Face Wax Museum, we walked along the twisted path that felt like going down into the underwater world. The path had lots of bright decorations, making it feel like an adventure park. It wasn't just any path, it had a special charm that made our walk to the aquarium feel like the start of something amazing. When we got inside the aquarium, we were so excited to see all these sea animals up so close. We couldn't wait to explore and see all the cool things waiting for us inside. As we stepped into the aquarium, the first thing that caught our attention was this huge fish tank glowing in the calming blue light. It felt like we'd entered into a magical world, with fishes gracefully swimming through the water, moving on forward to these big tanks, each packed with all sorts of sea creatures. One tank was packed of tons of fish, making it super lively and cute. The tanks came in all kinds of colors. Some were greenish, some were bluish, and some looked like a real underwater scene. It was super cool to see all these colorful fishes and sea creatures living happily there in their tanks. We kept on checking out the different themes and species in each tank. As we keep exploring the aquarium, we found this super cool area with neon paintings on the walls. Even though it was kinda dark, those glowing artworks were amazing to look at. It felt like we were in an underwater world, lit up by these special glowing creatures. The difference between the dark room and the colorful paintings made the exhibit really magical. It was like being inside of a dreamy ocean scene, and it made the aquarium feel even more special with all the cool art and stuff. The way the aquarium was set up let us see both the exciting and the peaceful sides of underwater life, showing us just how diverse and amazing marine creatures can be. Each place gave us a unique peek into different underwater worlds, making our trip both educational and totally stunning to look at. As we walked up to the entrance of the biggest tunnel aquarium in the world, we saw a screen close by. It lets visitors pick their language to learn more about the different kinds of marine creatures inside. This was a nice thing to do because it made the trip more educational. It helped us get ready to see all the sea animals, and we were super excited to start our adventure and see all of these marine creatures underwater. And all of these creatures are most probably going to be inside the tunnel too. Entering the world's largest tunnel aquarium was absolutely mind-blowing. As soon as we stepped inside, it felt like we were entering a whole new world underwater. The aquarium was huge and it made us feel like we were right inside middle of the underwater paradise. There were so many amazing fish swimming all around us, with the bright colors popping against the clear water. The tunnel itself was incredible. It made us feel like we were walking underwater but without getting wet. Right near the entrance there was also this cool little spot with windows where we could see and get a closer look to the fish and other sea creatures. It was such a neat addition because it let us see some of the smaller creatures up close that we might have missed in the big tunnel. We saw all kinds of fish, from the tiny ones to the big ones, cruising through the water. Every turn brought a new surprise, and this whole place felt so magical. As we kept walking through the tunnel, we started to realize just how massive the aquarium really was. It wasn't just a tunnel, it was like being fully immersed into the ocean's world. The lighting was really cool too. It made everything look even more beautiful and made us feel like we were in a dreamy underwater movie. It was really peaceful, but also super exciting because there were people of all ages getting excited about seeing the sea creatures swimming around them. One of the most awesome things was seeing all the different kinds of sea life. There were tropical fish that looked like they were from another planet, and others that were used to living in colder waters. They moved together in these cool patterns, making the whole place feel alive and vibrant. You could tell the aquarium was set up so carefully to show off the amazing things our ocean has to teach everyone about and why it's so important to take care of them. The whole experience felt like we were in a different universe. As we kept going deeper into the tunnel, we saw different marine animals just gracefully swimming along. Every step we took, there was something new to be amazed by. It showed us just how big and complex the ocean really is. Overall, going to the world's biggest tunnel aquarium was totally a game changer. It was fun. It taught us so much about how important it is to keep our oceans healthy. The aquarium was huge, and it was made in a way that really made us feel like we were exploring the depths of ocean. When we left, we felt so amazed and grateful for being able to see such a cool part of the nature up close. Entering the gift shop was a whole new experience. There were just so many things related to see that it is kinda hard to believe. I saw souvenirs that were super detailed and things that could teach you stuff too. It was like every shelf had something cool to find. But the best part for me, the magnets. They were all over the place with pictures of sea creatures and really bright colors. I couldn't decide which one I liked best because they were just all so cute. It was like being in a little adventure, exploring everything about the sea and feeling excited about bringing a piece of it home with me. Okay, so now we're going to be entering the snow world. It's literally going to feel like we're stepping into a whole different season altogether, because right now in the aquarium it's all warm and colorful, but up there it's going to be so white and sleek. Okay, so as we have entered the place, the vibe has completely transformed. There's all this ice and snow theme everywhere, and we're getting these different sized jackets to keep us warm as we go towards the winter wonderland. Switching from the hot Turkish summer to the chilly winter is super exciting. It's an amazing way to get a taste of such a different weather. Inside this snow world, everything is so enchanting with all the pure white snow all around us. And these jackets are making sure that we're comfy and ready to do all the fun winter stuff ahead. It's such a cool chance to do snow activities and feel like we're in winter, even though it's still summer outside in Antalya. The contrast with the sunny streets making our trips to Snow World feels like we're in a magical frozen dream. It's going to be such a memorable adventure. After getting all geared up with our jackets, we were super pumped to start our snow sliding adventure at the Snow World. Climbing up the stairs with excitement, we each grabbed this big floaty thingy and got ready to slide down this snowy slope. The air felt so fresh and chilly compared to the warm weather outside, which just added to the thrill. Each trip down the slide was like a rush of excitement, gliding through the ice, twisted turns, and feeling the wind on our face. It was just such a fun break from the hot summer weather, and each slide brought so much joy and excitement. Snowing down at Antalya's Snow World wasn't just about sliding itself, it was about the laughter and having blast with family. It felt like we were in winter wonderland, even though it was the middle of summer. We made memories that we'd take about for a long time, even after we left the snowy slopes behind. The snow slide was just so much fun that I just had to take it like a million times. Okay, not really like million, but come on. I know I have just started taking the slide and have done it like 10 or 20 times. Inside the snow world where it's freezing cold, we also found this super cozy cafe that felt like a warm hug on an icy day. Stepping inside was such a relief because it was like a warm and inviting place. They had all kinds of hot drinks like cocoa and coffee, perfect for warming up those cold fingers. The atmosphere was super comfy too, with soft seats and chilly vibe that made us want to just relax. We saw people chatting and sipping their drinks and enjoying the break from the cold. It felt like a secret spot where we could just rest and get ready to explore more. The difference was between the snow world outside and the cozy warmth inside, made it the perfect place to relax for a while and enjoying the moment. All around the snow world there were tons of things to check out. One of the best parts were these little igloos scattered all over the place. As we walked around, we also saw some of these amazing ice sculptures everywhere. They were like real pieces of art, ranging from delicate little things to huge, larger than life figures, all made from ice. The details on each sculpture was mind-blowing. In the end, our trip to the snow world in Antalya was a perfect mix of winter magic and Mediterranean charms, from exploring ice igloos to admiring the beautiful ice sculptures. Every corner of the snow world gave us a chance to dive into snowy adventures, whether we were sipping hot drinks in a cozy cafe or sliding down the snowy slopes. The experience was a memorable break from the sunny day outside, a treasurement of a variety of experiences Turkey has to offer. The whole visit felt like a perfect blend of fun, beauty, and relaxation, giving us a taste of winter wonderland right in the heart of Antalya. We left with our cameras full of pictures and memories to cherish on. After having a blast at Antalya Aquarium, we figured it was time to hit the beach and see the famous shores of Antalya. When we got there, we were welcomed by the endless golden sands, meeting the crystal clear water of the Mediterranean Sea. The sun was shining super bright, making the water look like it was covered in a million tiny diamonds. The beach was packed with people, all enjoying and loving the day. Even though it was tempting to join them, we decided to just take a walk and soak in the atmosphere before moving to our next adventure. One reason Antalya's beaches are so popular is their amazing natural beauty. The coastline has its dramatic cliffs, lush green, and the hidden covers that make the scene look just like a postcard. The beaches aren't just plain sand, they're framed by this majestic treasure mountains, which give a stunning backdrop to any beach day. With a mix of the sea, golden sand, and the ragged mountains creates a breathtaking view that's hard to find anywhere else. We were in total awe for the scenery, and it was easy to see why so many people are drawn to this part of Turkey. Antalya's beaches aren't just beautiful, they're super diverse too. Each beach has its own vibe, creating to different tastes and preferences. Another reason that these beaches are so famous is the wide range of activities they offer. Water sport fans will find plenty to keep themselves busy. From jet skiing to scuba diving, the clear waters make it easy to explore the underwater world and see lots of marine life. For those who prefer staying on land, there are beach volleyball courts. Many of the beaches also have great facilities, including sunbeds, umbrellas, and showers, making it easy to spend a whole day over there. Even though we didn't set up camp on the sand, we loved wandering along the shores, taking in the lively beach vibe and appreciating the beauty of Antalya's coastline before heading off to our next destination. After checking out the awesome beaches in Antalya, we decided to head over to the local markets. This place was super busy with lots of colors and yummy smells, and everyone was chatting away. We walked around, passing by stalls, seeing all kind of stuff like spices, clothes, and handmade jewelry. Suddenly, we were in the mood for something sweet and yummy. We thought about trying the Turkish ice cream since we had heard that it's a must-do thing in Turkey. Finally, we spotted a stall and ordered some. And well, that's when the fun started. The guy behind the counter started doing these funny routines with the ice cream cone and the ice cream itself. He'd spin it around, pull it away just when we tried to grab it, and even flip it upside down without dropping any. It was kind of fun, but a bit annoying as well because I just wanted to eat it already. But that's what makes Turkish ice cream so cool. It's not just about eating it, it's about the show too. We were all laughing and trying to get our ice cream without falling for his tricks. After a bunch of funny moves, we finally got our hands on it. The ice cream was so creamy and delicious, totally worth the wait and all the tricks. The whole day was awesome, from exploring the lively markets to having a blast with the ice cream guy. It made our time in Antalya really unforgettable and filled with laughters. After a super fun ice cream adventure in the local bazaar, we kept on exploring through the busy streets filled with shops and stalls. Suddenly we stumbled upon this shop packed with tons of jewelry, keychains, magnets, and other cool souvenirs. The display was bursting with colors and design, and every single item was trying to catch our eye, from pretty silver necklaces with stones to colorful, charming magnets showing famous Turkish landmarks. There was just something that caught our eye in every corner. We took our time checking out all the stuff on the shelves and admiring how well everything is made. As we kept wandering, we found ourselves heading towards a corner where all the shops were about local snacks and treats. The smells of the freshly baked pastries and the sights of yummy snacks made us want to try everything. Even though we had just finished eating our Turkish ice cream, we couldn't resist trying some local goodies with snacks in our hands. As we wandered through the bustling bazaar, we stumbled upon the Antalya Toy Museum, a hidden gem that caught our eye. Stepping inside, it felt like stepping back in time as we saw a wide range of toys from different eras. The museum displayed a lot of dolls, cars, and other toys. Even though these toys were old, they still had something special about them that made learning about the past fun and interesting. One of the coolest parts of the Antalya Toy Museum was this section, all about miniature castles and historical figures. There were these tiny soldiers, queens, and kings that looked super detailed and made history feel more real. Checking out these little toys helped us learn about different cultures, times, and it even made us imagine what life was back then. Another awesome part of the museum was focused on England culture. They had stuff like red telephone booths and double-decker buses, and they even had these fancy figures dressed like royalty. It was like they were telling us how important British history is, all through these really well-made toys. Outside of the Antalya Toy Museum, they had this nice courtyard with life-sized figures of famous cartoon characters from long time ago. These big statues were such a fun change from the small world we explored inside, celebrating characters that lots of people still love today. Visiting the Antalya Toy Museum was like taking a fun trip through the history of toys, from the classical Barbie dolls to the super detailed replicas. Things from history. It showed us how toys bring joy to people of all ages and helped us remember how fun it was just to play with those dolls and cars. Everywhere we looked, there were these treasures that brought back so many memories and made me appreciate the skill and creativity that went into making these awesome toys. What a fascinating journey we have exploring all the wonders of Antalya, from the thrilling wildlife park to the XT cinema to the fascinating Face2Face Wax Museum. Our day was packed with excitement. The highlights, of course, was our visit to the incredible aquarium and where we marveled at the underwater world. And who could forget about the unique experience of time traveling from summer to winter at Snow World? To top it all off, we also soaked the beauty of the local beaches and also went to the bazaars. If you enjoyed exploring Antalya with me, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet to my channel for more exciting travel content. Share your favorite part of today's video in the comment section below. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Until next time, it's me, Aisha Wahid, signing off.